The left attempting to shut down voices they don't want heard. I'm Brian Lilly with the Rebel.media. We know that the left likes to say they believe in freedom of speech, but the reality is they don't. They want to stifle dissent from the liberal left-wing orthodoxy. The latest case in point, front page of the Metro newspaper. I don't know if you have this newspaper where you live. It's handed out to thousands upon thousands of commuters here in Ottawa, just as it is in other cities across the country. And the front page story with the big headline in the picture is "Anti-Abortion Ads on Buses Spark Outrage." It's written by someone named Haley Ritchie, who found two activists who didn't like an ad. Now, this ad on the back of a bus didn't use graphic images. It didn't have the dismembered parts of a baby and say, hey, this is what an abortion does. As a friend of mine likes to say, if you really support abortion, you should be able to look at it. No, this ad simply used words, not even the picture of a baby in the womb or a live baby. No, it just used words and says, abortion stops a beating heart. Well, that is true. That's scientifically provable. That is reality. But apparently some people can't handle reality. This is what we get with the Safe Spaces speech code crowd going through school now. So a young woman named Danica Sabourin, who's a student at Algonquin College, took a picture of this and posted it on Facebook. Yes, someone posted a picture on Facebook and you get a front page story in Metro. Turns out it got quite a number of shares. Still shouldn't be a front page story on a supposed newspaper, but it is. And then a local activist and blogger started pushing it, and that was enough for Miss Haley Ritchie at Metro to decide that this was a story. Now, she says she tried on Sunday to contact Action Life Ottawa. Their offices were closed. They're a Catholic organization that doesn't tend to have their offices opened on the weekend. Maybe she should have checked out their website. If she had, she would have found out that this is an organization that does work with organizations like Rachel's Vineyard. See, abortion stops a beating heart. That's a message that's trying to get out there and say, hey, there's a different point of view out here. Rachel's Vineyard, that's reaching out to those who have already gone through abortion and are regretting it. It's an organization that is across North America that helps women heal the pain that they feel when they regret their abortion, and many do. This is unfortunately all too common in journalism today. That never would have been published when I started in the business. It wouldn't have gotten the time of day from editors. And if it did, if they said, yes, there's a story there, you're damn right they would have had comment from someone on the other side. That doesn't happen anymore. This is opinion. This is driving an agenda, this story. And it is an agenda that says we can't even talk about the abortion issue anymore. This comes, by the way, as the March for Life has just released a video showcasing the pro-life movement across the country. And they point out in their video that MPs in Parliament don't even want to talk about the issue of abortion from a legislative point of view. Now Ms. Sabourin and Ms. Spagnoli and Ms. Ritchie in Metro are telling us you can't even talk about it outside of the context of legislation. You can't even say the truth, which is that abortion does stop a beating heart, because that, I don't know, maybe it's a trigger. Maybe it's a trigger that makes people feel bad. If it does, maybe that should tell you something, and maybe you should actually contact the people behind the bus ad, the people at Action Life, and see what they can do about setting you up with somewhere like Rachel's Vineyard. I don't believe in safe spaces for speech. I don't believe in making sure that your feelings are never hurt. I'm sorry if that's the way that you ladies grew up, but that's not the real world. That's not reality. And it's definitely not the Canada that I want to live in.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.